Hi, my name is Dr. Robert Kaufman, and it's time for us to go beyond the terminus. We've all been there. You're facing a failing endodontic case. You examine the radiograph and realize that there are one or more roots that have periapical radiolucent findings associated with the symptomatic patient. You make access through the existing restoration, and you find Thermafil carriers in some or all of the canals. Instead of being able to quickly deal with the gutta percha filling material, you're now faced with the obstacle of what I like to call corn dog endo, removing the carrier before you can complete the retreatment. There are various mechanized ways to try to remove the plastic Thermafil carriers, but I'd like to share my method with you. We're told that the carriers are designed with a groove on one side of the carrier to facilitate removal. This groove supposedly extends all the way down toward the tip of the carrier and serves as a way to get instruments down the side of the carrier to facilitate its removal. Ideally, we wish to remove the carrier in one piece rather than in segments. Leaving an apical portion of a plastic carrier in the canal pretty much guarantees that you're not going to be able to bypass it very easily or remove it, so it's important to try to remove the carrier intact from the start. My sequence of removal is fairly simple. Firstly, remove all the existing restorations, especially ones that are faulty, and gain straight line access to the canals. In this case, being conservative with our access can only impede our direct line access to the orifice and therefore to the canals, and we need as much straight line access as we can get if we want to take out these carriers. Secondly, the chamber is flooded with chloroform, and an explorer is used to find the orifice, creating a bit of gutta percha soup in the access. Once the gross gutta percha is removed, the top of the carrier will be visible as a gray dot. The access is reflooded with chloroform, and a small hand file such as a 10 or a 15 and endo explorer are used around the periphery of the carrier, the idea being to try to find this groove along the plastic carrier. This can be difficult. Failing that, instruments are used around the periphery of the plastic carrier where the gutta percha thickness is the greatest. The idea is to remove the gutta percha without removing dentin. Sequentially, larger instruments are used deeper in the canal to try to remove the excess gutta percha and get as close to the working length as possible. When you have reached approximately 1/2 to 2/3 the level of the carrier, a large Hedstrom file or S file is used aggressively with apical pressure, turned clockwise and locked into the canal. Normally, we don't want to lock instruments into canal, but this is the exception. The idea behind this is to tightly engage the flutes of the file with the plastic carrier. Care must be taken not to break the file in the canal. We wish to mostly engage the carrier, but not the dentin. Significant upward traction pressure should be applied to the file. If the file doesn't engage the carrier sufficiently, the file will come out with the carrier still in the canal. In that case, move up a file size and repeat the procedure. In especially stubborn cases, I will place a cotton roll as a fulcrum on an adjacent tooth to protect it, and then use a hemostat on the file as a lever. This creates the increased leverage necessary. The file should always be pulled as vertically as possible rather than at an angle in order to get the optimal vertical forces to allow for removal vertically. If this is done properly, with proper engagement of the carrier will be easily removed in one piece, and the case can then be retreated normally. Remember, when we do the right thing, we both get better, patients and clinicians. Thanks for joining me on this short trip beyond the terminus. I'd appreciate you taking the time to subscribe, which is free, and to give the channel a like. Please make sure to tell your friends. I'm always looking forward to comments and suggestions. You can write those in at the bottom of the video in the comments section. I look forward to our next trip when we go beyond the terminus. See you then.